can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got Franklin, also Fox out there. Olajuwon is out there with Drexler. And it's Tom Janovich in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established his position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot.
Rockets foul. Rudy Tomjanovich. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Dragic.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They have a 19-point lead. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dragic. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Drexler passes to Fox. Drexler kicks to Fox. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Tomjanovich. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Thunder with some changes. Clint Capella comes in for David West. And it's Slim in for Naz Reid. George with the ball. Picked up by Olajuwon. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Dragic from outside, and Franklin pulls it down. Franklin's got his 4th rebound in this one. The wide open look here for Fox. It's good from long range. Fox has got 9 points.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
No good from Dragic. And it's Fox with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 18. Passes it to Olajuwon. Here's Tomjanovich, and he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Another miss by Dragic. Dragic has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field to the inside. And that one's good, Tomjanovich.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Drops in the layup for 2.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Over to the left wing. Franklin for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. There's Dragic with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Dragic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drexler up top. Kicks it to Frank. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
There's a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Olajuwon with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Your Clip City Texans.
Houston making a switch. Murphy's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The good-looking shot from the wing. And that's now 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Franklin dishes to Fox. He kicks to Franklin. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes in for the dunk.
And have yourself a night, Shai. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Here's Franklin. 6 points for him. Pass to Tomjanovich. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Olajuwon. Dishes it to Franklin. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 18.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Hunter's checked in for the Thunder. Van Exel comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Capella, the pass to Van Exel. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Houston. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Franklin. To the paint. And Murphy kicks to Franklin. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Inside. Van Exel against Fox. Now here's Van Exel. He's covered closely, and he makes that one. Van Exel's got 7 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now the pass to Tomjanovich. And the 3 off target.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Franklin kicks to Fox. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. Count it. Good. Capella's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
So both teams making some changes here. Rockets trail by 19. Now, here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. O'Neal passes to Patterson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 22 is their biggest lead. Down low, Hunter. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 9th assist in the game now. O'Neal against Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal passes to Bay. In the corner, it's Patterson. 6 on the shot clock. Houston moving the ball around. Shot on the wing. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here he goes. And the basket by Van Exel.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Thunder foul. Nick Van
Houston
Exel.
making a switch.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Rockets.
Here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drexler, that's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
West a screen on O'Neal. Here's Van Exel. Banked in off the glass.
Nick Van Exel.
Van Exel's got 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McConnell passes to Claxton. Here's Nelson. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
That's
Yeah,
his
you can
first
hear the
personal
smack
foul.
all the way over here
Team
where we
is
are.
in the penalty.
The Thunder have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable
2 shots.
78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Nelson with a screen on Van Exel.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's McConnell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Shot clock at 3. Here's McConnell. That one wide left. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Assist goes
And
to
Van Exel. So, A quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
O'Neal against Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell passes to Nelson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Hunter against Drexler. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Paul George is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Caldwell Pope comes in for Van Exel. And it's Dragic in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And here are the Rockets now. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nelson with a screen on Dragic. Driving inside. And it's good. 2 points. Nelson's got 7.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Dragic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That's good from West on the assist by George. 12 points for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Passes it to McConnell. Shoots over Dragic. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your club.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Thunder 5 right now. Nas Reed out there with Paul George. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's West. And it's Dragic in at the point.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Pass to Fox. Nelson outside. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Outside Dragic. To the middle. Nelson with the steal. Caldwell Pope against Fox. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Reed. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded closely. The pass to Dragic. And the Thunder another 3.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fades back, and Nelson gets it to go. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. George with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Oklahoma City ball.
Nelson with the steal. And Fox has it in the corner. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Franklin. Here's Fox. Gets that one through the hole to make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
George passes to Caldwell Pope. George against Drexler. And George, here we go. Reed. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Here's Fox. He can't get it to go. West with some nice D. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
It is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Muscala, he's checked in for West. Slim comes in for Naz Reed. Hunter's checked in for George. And Van Exel subbed in for Goran Dragic. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Here's Franklin. Pass to Fox. The tray. Another miss by Fox. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Franklin for 3. Kept alive by Houston. And here is Hunter. They set the pick. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And it's his decision-making, Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Two.
The first one falls, and the Thunder with some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mike Muscala, and Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Both shots good from the stripe. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Slim. Oh, the power on that throw down.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Tomjanovich. Kicks to Franklin. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. Olajuwon. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Capella with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Clyde Drexler's checked in for Houston. O'Neal comes in for Franklin.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Drexler with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox passes to Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Drexler. Olajuwon with a screen on Capella. Now the dish to Olajuwon. From deep, Drexler. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for your Rockets, Clyde Drexler, taking 3 shots.
3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
And he nails the 3rd. Now, here's George. Capella with a screen on O'Neal. George up top, guarded by O'Neal. Bucket is good. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And George able to adjust his shot there. A tough one to block when he does that.
O'Neal dishes to Fox. There's the pass to Olajuwon. Drexler outside. Houston moving it around. Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Good on the 3-point shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
No good from Dragic. And so Fox will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Passes it to Olajuwon. Here's Tomjanovich, and Houston again with the bucket.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Dragic against Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block, and he gets it back. Pass to Slim. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And that's now 9 points for Slim.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Here's Tomjanovich. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some...
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Olajuwon with a screen on George. Drexler, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Fox against Dragic. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dragic. Clock at 6. To the inside. Dragic against O'Neal. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. Fox has got 14 points now in the second half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane, and it's denied. O'Neal against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Drexler. He feeds it to Fox. It's O'Neal atop the key. Now, here is Olajuwon. Misses in close. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George looking around. O'Neal with the defensive effort. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Olajuwon. It's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander against Drexler. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says that they break it off.